Good afternoon. Forgot what to say. Oh, Bodhicitta, yes. Very dangerous. Yeah. Okay, now Bodhicitta. I would like to request you to generate Bodhicitta in order to help the limitless sentient beings through the cultivating of the wisdom of study and the wisdom of contemplation and the wisdom of the meditation. So this is the only way that we can help the sentient beings to bring them to the omniscient state of Buddhahood. Okay, continue. Before continuing, I would like to repeat again the teachings of the Geshe Langte Tangpa Dorje Sangye, which we began 2 days ago. So I'm going to repeat again the root text, the verses. Dāni senchen tamjela yishin nurbu lenhakwe, tunsho rube sambayi tādu jeba zimbarsho, kāngdu sudang robeze dāni gulne mendashin, xiāna samba tāwayi chodo jeba zimbarsho, gyonam gundu rangjula, tokjin nyumong jema tā, dāshin maru sheben zeta dōne dobarsho. Okay, now continue. Rimaro. Rangshing Nyenpa Senjin Digdu Tagu Nentong Tse Rinchen Dedang Tebajin Nyepa Kawe Jinjin Sho. Tibetan word Rangshing means natural or innate. But then when it says here Rangshing Nyenpa Senjin does not mean the sentient beings are naturally deluded their mind. It does not mean if you are not careful, so you read this way, and then you misinterpret it this way, is not good. So, Rangshing Nyenpa Senjin means we are the lack of wisdom, as I said, the lack of study, wisdom of study, contemplation, meditations. Therefore, and it's seemingly we are naturally deluded, although the innately never. Our mind never deluded. The essence of the mind, is never deluded. Therefore, it's worthy to study, to contemplate, to meditate, and that we can be overcome all our problems. If we are innately, then naturally our mind is already deluded. The delusions are inherently existed there, then no use to apply all these practices. One cannot get rid of them. Therefore, Rangshing, seemingly, if you are not trying to apply the practices of the meditation, then it's similar to the case that you are innately or naturally deluded. Therefore, Rangshing Nyenpa. Therefore, I believe the knowledge and the wisdom are very important. Without knowledge and wisdom, that you will not identify your true identity. And we don't know who am I and why I have to practice. And we have no knowledge that the will possibly can get rid of all these so-called problems. The application, study, contemplation, meditation. So, in order to develop this knowledge, one has to have wisdom. Yeah. So without wisdom, and you will not be able to cultivate a motivation to study, to contemplate, to meditate, to apply all the Dharma Buddhas, the Buddha Dharmas. Therefore, here, Rangshing Nyenpa Senjin, the misery of encountering unvirtue individuals. Sometimes you have all the different kinds of companies anyway, right? Your good friends, bad friends, and so as you are practitioners, you have to accept all of them. Yeah? So, if you are lacking the knowledge and the wisdom, then you cannot just help them when they are encountering such the powerful non-virtues, and then they act negatively to you, and they engage in negativities, and then you lose your compassion, and you lose your tolerance. So, as advising by Geshe Langdi Tongpa, don't lose your temper at that moment, he said. Don't lose your temper. In fact, you should increase the compassion, increase the power of the compassion, the power of the loving kindness. Why? This is the great opportunity for you to cultivate the Bodhicitta. Means such object, such circumstances is the good for you. So without these objects, one cannot you cannot develop compassion and loving kindness and your wisdom. So for you as a practitioner, you need all kinds of objects to apply these into your practice, so which that helps you to strengthen the power of your meditation and the strength, the power of your wisdom. This way you can help yourself and the others, including the non-virtuous the actor, the companions. When you walk in the street, a dog is nearly dying or striking by any unforeseen negativities like your pain, the body pain. Then you cry to see. You say, oh, I'm practicing Bodhicitta. So this is very simple. This is very simple. Bodhisattvas, they don't consider this as a genuine Bodhicitta. The genuine Bodhicitta. If you are able to elaborate the power of your meditation or the power of the Bodhicitta through this example, then only they consider you are the Bodhisattva. But problem is, when someone striking by the negative actions, like come to you, use a harsh word, act a very different way to you, then that time you will not cry. And then what will happen? And then also you will have a problem the striking by also same thing, negativities, right? So you are not considering considerably the Bodhicitta at all. So this word, such negative circumstances come to you, then Langdi Tongpa tells us, be happy. Yeah, be happy, which is very difficult. But cry to a dog that is dying or nearly dying or full of pain, of course, is easy. Very sensitive emotion. It's easy to arise. But most difficult is someone who come to you, either he tastes or whatever, so they make you very restless, your mind. So if you are able to apply in that moment the Bodhicitta, then you are really Bodhicitta. Yes. So therefore, the Langdi Tongpa says this is a
jewel platform.
Yeah, so jewel, the fulfilling jewel, like the diamond. If you walk in the street, if you do find a diamond there, that's your luck, right? So you will say, oh, I'm very lucky today. I found a diamond on the street. So similar to this case, and someone come to you that make you irritate, they're restless, but then opposite to you, what you're supposed to do is to generate Bodhicitta. When we say generate Bodhicitta, all sentient beings, so when they are not around you, you will say all sentient beings. But you don't know who are they, all sentient beings. But one of them come to you. One of them come to you, then that time you say you are excluded. That's a problem. So you lie. It's not sentient beings. When you say all sentient beings, but it's not all because he or she is not included. So avoid this. All sentient beings means yes. I don't need to explain. There's a Shantideva. The Shantideva says in the Bodhisattva in the chapter of patience, Savillu, Tetra 탕지 신지 왕 디 왕이 대왕네 대달 시 줄다고 뭐고 초민주. Very nice instruction. 대달 탕지 신지 왕. We all depend on others, and we have no power. The person is so angry, but he is also powerless. He's not going to say, okay, tomorrow 9 o'clock I'm going to get angry. There's no preparation. No preparation. And he or she wouldn't say, oh, tomorrow evening, if I meet you, I will get angry. Everything is under circumstances. Because he has no power. It's overwhelming by those powerful negative thoughts. It happens to him, he has no power, he lost his control, and he is angry. After some time, when he is okay, he feels regret. Isn't it? This shows human nature is not, anger is not human nature. If this is the human nature, he will not feel regret. He feels anger is not good. Even he is so angry, but after some time, if you ask, is anger good? He would say, no, anger is no good. He would not say, oh yes, lovely. Anger is so beautiful. You should try. Isn't it? When you see doctor, and Christoph is also doctor here, and when you see doctor, you ask the question, is anger good? The doctor says no. Blood pressure, high blood pressure. This will cause you stroke, heart attack, all kinds. Calm. The doctor said, calm down, right? They never say anger is very good, anger is good. You should try every day. Then your blood pressure will go down. They won't listen that either. They say, better not, your blood pressure will go up. This causes your death. So therefore, anger is no good. Therefore, the Shantideva says, Tedra Tamje Shenji Wang. Shenji Wang means it's controlled by the factors, which means under circumstances. And uncontrollably, those negative thoughts arises. Tedra Tamje Shenji Wang. Di Wangi De Wang Me. So we are able to arise the compassion. Because when you look at beings, none of them has the power to control their emotion, the negativities. The negative thoughts attack them under circumstances. They have no power. So they naturally or spontaneously, the compassion, the loving kindness arises. With this knowledge, then all sentient beings are like Tulvata, like illusory body, illusion. The illusion, Tibetan is called Tulva, Juma, like a dream, like a rainbow. It comes and it goes. Not really inherently existing there, intrinsically existing there. These Bodhisattvas never get angry. Not because only they are Bodhisattva, they have a wisdom. They have a perfect wisdom, knowing anger is no good. Anger is no good. So without anger, then you can develop the lots of qualities, the innermost qualities. Therefore, so Bodhisattvas are genuinely able to generate the Bodhicitta in front of all sentient beings, so including that individual also. Yes. Shantideva continues his verses. So he said, I like enemy. Looks like he keeps searching enemy everywhere. But doesn't mean that he met enemy. But someone who doesn't like you, he considers that this is the enemy. Or he really, the who does make you irritated or restless, who disturb your practice, so he considers this is an enemy. For him, this is emanation of the Buddha and the Bodhisattvas. Therefore he said, I like the enemies. The verses says, that without effort, effortlessly, you don't need to search any object. If a family who are able to discover a jewel underneath your floor inside your room, then there's a good luck for you, isn't it? You just discovered it is there, yet you haven't found them as yet. But now, today, you found it or you discovered it, so this is your luck, your good luck. So similar to this case, he said, we always say, may sentient beings be enlightened, may I be enlightened. But in order to enlighten, you need supporter. So without a supporter, you cannot enlighten. Then he said, this is the best supporter. So who is next to you, to punch you, to use a hard word or the harsh word to you, to make everything opposite to your will and to your wish. So it's not so pleasant, of course. Yes, when you do meditation, a little bit like this. But without him or her, then Shantideva confirmed, you cannot enlighten. Yes, he confirmed. Therefore, so he said, I like enemy, and you should like enemy. So when an enemy comes to you, then this is the good practice. The supporter to you, or to help you to be enlightened. So this shows without them, you cannot practice Bodhicitta, which is very true. So beautiful words. Yes. Continue again. Because a very nice teaching, so I cannot stop. Because the one after another is linked to each other. So I have to finish this. That is, he was trying to explain the benefit from the enemy. Why I have to like? There is a question, isn't it, in our mind? Why the enemy is so precious to me to practice the Bodhicitta? What benefit may I gain from this practice? Then the answer was, means because of these enemies or the individuals whom you don't like, or I shouldn't say, the individuals whom don't like you. Yes. Yeah. Because of them as an object, I be patient with them. Yeah? Tolerate. Patience. Practice of the patience. The practice of the patience. Practice of the tolerance. With them, then you are able to purify all your negativities because of the power of the patience, because of the power of the tolerance. But to them, you cause them a harm. If you are not there, they don't have object to get angry. And then now you accuse to yourselves, oh, I'm the one who caused all these problems. If I'm not existed, and so they should not have, to get angry. So I'm the one who caused them to go to the lower realms. So opposite, actually they help you, and you are the one who caused them to go to the lower realms and let them suffer in these lower realms and let them have a pain because of me. If I'm not in this world, and they will not get angry to me anyway, isn't it? I'm the one who actually the cause of the anger to these individuals. So therefore, I'm the one who caused them harm, and they are the one who help me. Without them, I cannot practice the Bodhicitta. So without them, I cannot practice the patience. If no patience, then you got only 5 paramitas, no 6 paramitas, right? One is missing, totally missing. You can be patient with your friend, who is always serving you good tea, good coffee, hi, like that. Of course, that's a stupid patience anyway. Yeah. So patience, the power of the patience is to someone who make you irritate, completely irritate. It is challenging, difficult, yet the Bodhisattva says, try, always try. So all the textbooks says try. So we don't try. So that's how we are unable to develop the practices. So Shantideva's words and the Longithamba's words totally same, isn't it? Totally same. Because the same lineage, they are all did practice this way. So they have taught us. They have seen already that without these practices, one cannot really achieve the Buddhahood. One cannot achieve the enlightenment. So this is the only way. Only one way to practice, no others. Only one way. So therefore all the teachings are all same, fundamentally same. One time, Patrul Rinpoche, and his student asked Patrul Rinpoche, what do you think? In your consideration, so who is the most Bodhisattva in Tibet? And then Patrul Rinpoche says, oh, for me, the Tokme Zangpo and the Zangpo are the genuine Bodhisattva. Then student says, why? Because what they say is already in their heart. Therefore, they are the scholar, they are the meditator, they are the professional, they are the Mahasiddhi, they are the master. So you see, very, very unique the way he explained Patrul Rinpoche. The scholar does not mean who can very well explain or write many books. Can explain about Bodhicitta. Doesn't mean that he or she is really master in Bodhicitta. Patrul Rinpoche is a scholar as well as Mahasiddha and a great master and a yogi. And he considers Tonglen Zangpo and Zangpo is the genuine Bodhisattva and the genuine scholar. And why? What they say is already inside the heart. Not like me, I can say, but not inside the heart. Now, if you use harsh words, I will jump from my throne. Very easy to jump. When I get up, after the session, when I get down, very difficult, knee pain. With the power of the anger, very easy to jump. No pain. But when I go back, then only I can feel the pain. Yeah, so you see, inside is important. Why Tokme Zangpo? I can tell you also the story. The Tokme Zangpo, Tokme Zangpo, is invited by his followers and his disciples and his sponsors, upper part of Tibet. Tibet is called the upper part of Tibet. Quite a huge camp. And then he went there along with his attendants and the monks there to perform pujas, to fulfill the wishes of their request and their desire. And so after that, and he received a huge amount of offering made by those devotees. And then along these belongings, these offerings, and then he returned back to his own camp. On the way, robbers, they found out, oh, today the big, huge group will come along with the huge or heavy stuff. So they tried to rob you. Of course, not only tried, they robbed. But these robbers come from somewhere else, not around that area. So from maybe a bit far. But because of the well-known, the name of the Tokme Zangpo, so got huge offering. So they robbed. Although he got so many followers, the monks around, but he asked them to calm down. Let them have what they like. And they give everything to them. Give everything to them. thing. But the funny part is, after robbed, the robbers approached to the wrong direction, towards back to the camp, the way he was performing the puja. Then, just Tonglen Zangpo told them, oh, don't go this way. My sponsors and my follower will recognize the things, because they have given me, they know that you are a robber. Don't go this way, go this way. Not safe. You will have all these joyfully, freely. They won't rob you back again. Otherwise they will rob you again. Then, he sent them to another direction to make them safe. See, this is obvious. If I were there, I would not do that. I would make a phone call there. Yes, I will send someone. Shortcut. They are going this way. Make sure, get them all back. Yeah. I will do that. Yeah. I was eager to do that. So, but for him, totally different. So that's why Patrul Rinpoche believes he is the genuine Bodhisattva. Because it's hard to do that. I cannot think this actually. Very difficult. Because of the jealous or pride with anything, if any individuals that criticize me or accuse me with the harsh words or depreciation, whatever, or the bad reputations, it's very difficult to tolerate. But because of the power of the compassion and the power of the wisdom, two powers, the power of compassion and the power of wisdom. Without wisdom, the only compassion cannot tolerate. I don't think so. Because you have to have knowledge why I have to tolerate. So this is something to do with the knowledge of the wisdom. Yeah? But wisdom alone you cannot do. The Sharavadikas, the Theravada practitioners may not be able to do because of the lack of the power of the compassion. That's the profundity of compassion. Therefore, the two, the unification or inseparability of the wisdom and the compassion, power of these two, then he said, that whatever the harsh words or depreciate they do, he said that all the mistakes, the errors, the faults is from me, not from them. They have a reason to depreciate me. They have a reason to accuse me. They have a reason to criticize me because of my mind is deluded. No. I'm kind of spoiled by these called the duality and spoiled by so-called the negativities. Therefore, there is a reason to depreciate me, to use the harsh words to me, or blame on me, or the spread the bad reputations. I accept that. It's good. It's an instruction. It's a good example. This is something blessing from my guru, the blessing from the Bodhisattvas, blessing from the masters. I need it because until now everybody admired me. So I'm so proud. Everybody say, you are so good, you are so nice, you are so high, you are so dignified, you are so perfect. So therefore, my ego is increasing. My pride is increasing instead of depreciate. It's increasing. So this makes me remain in this samsara longer and longer and longer. I need to break off this by someone is using harsh words in front of me. This is a siddhi, accomplishment from someone. It's really complimentary. Yes. So I always welcome them. I'm searching you. I found you now. Thank you. Please come in. Have a cup of tea. If you use more harsh words, I will provide you food. And more and more. And the severe, if you use all these unpleasantness to me, I will even provide you a house. And I will give you everything. Please, use this. I need it. I really need it. Yeah, that's the way of the Bodhisattvas do. Yeah, it's not really joke and fun. Actually, I think it's really the way they say. Therefore, you are able to give all your, what you call, the auspiciousness, achievements, gain, the victorious or success, anything. You are willing to give them. You are willingly to give it to them. Not really pressure, not under pressure or obligation something, but willingly, joyfully you wanted to give them to all others. And you want to take back their negativities. Their negativities, their loose, weak, all the negative sides that you want to take back to you. Try to switch. That is the essence practice of Lojong. Tonglen yeah, Tonglen is like that, isn't it? Not only with your counting the color of the white and the black, not like that. You have to do something. That the giving and the taking with the visualization of the what do you call the inhale and the exhale, the color of the what do you call that the air or the wind is just an example. Symbolism. This is not sufficient. Not sufficient. Every day you do this 5 minutes. Okay, my practice is improved. No, I don't think so. You have to do this in action. Action. Just see or listen is not enough. You have to do something. So therefore, in order to give everything to them, in order to take everything back to you, the positive give them, negative take back, one has to have the sufficient, the power of the compassion be developed and wisdom. Yeah? So if you do that, then you are genuine Bodhisattva. So here, Nanditamba is praying that may all sentient beings be able to do this. Means he did it, achieved, the succeed, everything is done already. So he found out, he gained experience, a tremendous benefit from the practice, and he thinks, or he believes, the sentient beings need it in order to achieve such practice. So without these, cannot. Therefore, he prayed, may all sentient beings can be the developed or cultivated such practices. Wonderful. Maybe you have read, I believe so, you have read the 7-point of mind training by the great the Kadampa master Zangpo. In the root text it says, Talla Kantu Womdu Jar. Talla means unexpectedly. That anything that you face or see, any circumstances, bring them into your practice. Means train your mind immediately. Immediately means don't leave. Right? The don't leave means like the leave sometime. Let's say yesterday I did explain that. Oh yeah, yesterday we explained. Today you practice. Today you see something and you expect apply the practice tomorrow. So this is impractical. So tala means that immediately, the whatever you face, circumstances, the anger, jealous, any negativities, then immediately you train your mind. Means to bring them into your practice immediately. That is the 5th instruction from the Ishidoji. Tala kandu gomduja. Gomduja means bring them into the meditation. The meditation of the compassion, the loving kindness, and the understanding. So that is the Ishidoji. Also the Kadampa master, and then Nandithamba's the teachings here are totally same. So therefore, Chongkarangi Lemba Jakasena Show. So that's it. No, that's it. Any question? If you are not satisfied with that, or any comments on the Nandithamba's opinion? Actually, I believe so, because the teachings like that is very practical. Our problem is lack of practice. The listen, no problem. You attend their teacher, they are teaching this, teaching that, teaching. There are so many teachings around. You attend each and every one of them almost every day, I would say. You are so eager to attend the teachings, but Our problem is, did you ever apply them each and every words within? Yeah, so this is considerable. This is the most serious the consideration. Yeah. So the practice, these Kadampa masters, they do immediately, as they say, they train your mind immediately. Giving example, a Kadampa master, he lives in the cave. When he walks outside, something is happening. Yeah. So he tried to cut that to sharp, the thorns, and he tried to cut it. Then in minute he thought, oh, if I cut it, almost useless, because who knows, the life is, it's so fragile. Would not know whether I can come back or not. So come back, the same thing. So this is really too much. I want to really cut off. But he thinks, okay, will I have a chance to go outside again? So this way, he gained experience, his realization. So this means he really apply it. Yeah? He really apply it. So that is we call practice. The practice does not mean simply reading, recitation, or attending the teachings, or ceremonies, or you act something, not like that. Each and every moment, whether you do your sessions or not, whether you are within the meditation or not, whether you are within the Buddhist community or not, whether you are within the family or not, alone or with a friend, doesn't matter. Every moment we apply them in our heart and mind to make it useful, right? To gain experience. Otherwise, how you value the teachings? You could not value the teaching by concept, by your logic. You cannot prove. The proof, the value of the teachings upon the applying alone. Therefore, they expect we will apply, and then to fulfill their wishes is very important. Otherwise, if you say, "Oh, my guru, my teacher," no use. No use really. No use. It is something to do inside your heart, in your mind, upon the applying. Then you can value how precious the teachings are and how benefit. Otherwise, you just depend on your guru, your teacher, say, I have got so wonderful teacher, but how will you know the wonderful teacher? You prove your teacher, guru is wonderful only if you apply his or her words in your heart. Yeah? This is the authentic way of you valuing the teachings. And they did, and we do. In the future, they will do this. Therefore, must not forget the essential part, not only surface. So that is very important in Buddhist community, particularly Vajrayana practitioners. Okay, that's it.
Okay, das war's.
So we can continue question and